Ooh. What's up, Slushy? Welcome in, welcome in. It's been a minute. Why, hello, Penguini. How are you today? Oh, Ultimate Clash is back. Oh, this is a regular Ultimate Clash? Okay, I'll have to do this another time. I'll take care of this another time. I want to see if the new well, they haven't dropped it yet. They haven't made it official. Let's see if I can find this so we can talk about it. The new Super Easy comes out at 1 o'clock. Is the information for it out yet? That's what I'm trying to find. Trying to find the information for it. LR. Alright. I sadly cannot find it. Has anyone posted it in a Discord by chance? Don't search. No one's posted it in the Discord. I can't seem to find it. Yeah, I can't seem to find the information for that. Okay, I think I found it. Okay. Let's bring this up real quick so everyone can see it. That works. Alright, and then for here, we'll just do some random PZA running in the background. This one works. Diagonal Seekers. Let's just make a quick team. This is fine. Alrighty, so new LR Super Easy A Bobbity is coming out. It's apparently coming out at 1 o'clock today, so be ready for that. I don't even know if I have this guy awakened or not, honestly. Maybe, who knows? I can't remember. I'll have to check it out. But what we have now, passive skill details. We'll take a look at this, and then actually here. Let me do this real quick. Let me bring the info that we have right now. All right, we're looking for cards. That baby. Eight. Yeah, we're looking at his post easy A. Alrighty. So here's Bobbity. This is his free super easy. This is just his regular easy A. This is what everyone would have right now if they have Bobbity done and fully awakened, all the way done, so on and so forth. All right, we have leader skill, Inhuman Deeds, category key +3, and HP and attack and defense plus 120% for Inhuman Deeds category. Super attack greatly reduces defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy, high chance of sealing super, 50% sealing super, 50% defense up. Super attack at level 20. Super attack goes up by 30%. Now, ultra super attack. Trump card Deborah attacks extreme. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage, high chance of stunning the enemy. There we go. Now, passive skill. First passive skill, we have a basic effect of key +3, attack and defense plus 140%, extreme class allies attack and defense 30%. Okay, that's nice. When there's a super class enemy, so one thing to note, this is all new to me. I've never used this character. I don't know anything about this character. He came out a while back, 2 years ago, I want to say. Came out 2 years ago. I've never used him. I don't even know if I have him awakened yet, so we'll probably have to go through that. But like I said, basic effects: key +3, attack and defense 140%, extreme class allies attack and defense 30%. I've never used Bobbity. I don't even know if I have him, honestly. When there's an extreme class enemy, key +2, extreme class allies chance of performing critical hit 10%, attack and defense 40% when attacking with 12 or more key. Standby skill, enter standby mode, stands by for 5 turns, during which charge count increases by 1 per key sphere obtained by allies. Standby conditions can be activated starting the 4th turn from start of battle only once. Okay. And that's the standby that allows him to go into Majin Vegeta. Let's take a Majin Vegeta. I do remember people only using him for a standby into Majin Vegeta. I do remember that. I don't know if I ever actually used him though. Problem is, it was like I get that was a Majin Vegeta unit, but it wasn't a Majin Vegeta unit solo. So that was my take. Majin Vegeta, same leader skill, nothing different there. Super attack, apparently he has no super attack, which is interesting. Okay. Passive skill. When the finished effect is not activated, unable to attack. Basic effects: key +3, defense 100%. When receiving an attack with 12 or more key, defense 100%. when receiving an attack with 15 or more ki, damage reduction 40%. When ki is 18 or more at the end of turn, recovers 10% HP. Oh, that's nice. When the finish effect is activated, attack 300%. Interesting. Incomplete domination. Raise attack by 15% temporarily per charge count and causes ultimate damage to enemy. Finish skill conditions can be activated when charge count is 29 or less, once only. Finish skill Majin Buu Resurrected. Raise the attack by 15% temporarily per charge count and causes super ultimate damage to enemy. Finish skill conditions can be activated when charge count is 30 or more, only once. Interesting. Nice. Alright, now let's look at the Super UZA. Alright, so Super UZA, we have a complete revamp of the passive skill, apparently. Okay, passive skill. Basic effect, ki +5, attacking defense 250%, extreme class allies, attacking defense 30%, Majin Buu Saga or corroded body and mind category allies, attacking defense 30%. Okay. Before attacking, damage reduction rate 40%, goes up by 40%. When attacking with 12 or more ki, attack 250%. When receiving an attack with 15 or more ki, defense 250%. Okay, so now the way I'm reading this is I'm taking that as he stacks 250% attack per 12 ki and stacks 250 defense per 15 or more ki. That's the way I'm reading it. I don't know if that's right or wrong. If you guys want to correct me in the chat or in the comments, please do, because that's just the way I'm reading it. It's just he's stacking now. When attacking with 18 or more ki, he launches an additional super attack. Okay. When there's a superclass enemy or when 4 or more Majin Buu Saga category allies are on the team, great chance of evading enemy attack. Okay, so he gets evade per superclass enemy or when 4 or more Majin Buu Saga categories are on the team. Okay. Damage reduction 20% temporarily when receiving a normal attack. Okay, so he has. Okay, so when he takes normals, he's gonna have damage reduction. That's interesting to say the least. We'll take it. Chance of evading enemy attack 10% temporarily when receiving. Okay, so that's where it is. So 10% on receiving a super attack, he will evade 20% damage reduction when he takes a normal. Okay. Chance of evading enemy's attack and damage reduction rate 10% within the turn after evading attack. Okay, so his evasion and damage reduction goes up 10% after evading the first initial hit. That's interesting. Okay. When there's an extreme class enemy or when 4 or more corroded body and mind category allies are on the team, ki +4 extreme class allies chance of performing a critical hit 10%. Okay. Oh, there's more. We read, okay, so extreme class allies chance of performing critical hit 10%, Majin Buu or corroded body and mind category allies chance of performing a critical hit 10%. Okay, so he enhances extreme class allies critical hit by 10% and Majin Buu Saga and corroded body and mind category allies by 10%. Okay. Attacking defense 100% when attacking with 12 or more ki, all allies attacking defense 15%, excludes himself for 2 turns when attacking with 18 or more ki. Okay, so when he attacks with 18 or more ki, everyone gets a 15% buff in attacking defense. Himself excluded, of course. Alright, Majin Vegeta. This is his passive. When the finish effect is not activated, unable to attack. Basic effects: ki +5 and defense 250%. 1% chance of superclass allies and 1% chance of superclass allies attack and defense 100%. Okay. 99% chance of extreme class allies attack 60%. Is that a thing on here? Oh no, it's not a thing. That's completely new. Okay. When three or more Majin Buu Saga or Corroded Body and Mind category allies are on the team, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, intelligence excluded, to rainbow key spheres. Damage reduction rate 44%. Okay. When receiving an attack with 12 or more key, defense goes up 250%. What's up, Hyperions? When receiving an attack with 15 or more key, damage reduction goes up by 44%. Okay, so this guy's just your basic tank. When you have three or more Majin Buu Saga or Corroded Body, his damage reduction already goes up by 44%. And receiving an attack with 15 or more key, he goes up again another 44%. Okay. For every attack received, chance of performing critical hit by 50% up to 100%. Okay. Okay. That's nice. When key is 18 or more at the end of the turn, recovers 20% HP. So that's a buff to the original 10%. When finish effect is activated, attack 600% boost. What's up, Epic? Welcome in, welcome in. Interesting. So let's take a look. Bobbity is what? Bobbity is mainly your... I mean, if I'm reading this right, Bobbity is technically a stacker. If I'm reading this right, I might be reading this wrong. But in all fairness, once this guy Super Easy comes out, he's about to be on par with free-to-play Nova Shenron. He's about to be on par with Nova. And Nova's a pretty, like, crazy free-to-play LR already. But he buffs Bobbity does buff Majin Buu and Corroded Body quite a bit. So that's one of the good things about him. So put him on a Dabura team would be putting him on any, like a Dabura Majin Buu, or just a straight Majin Buu saga with Dabura as lead, would be perfect. You get the buff for Inhuman Deeds, you get the buff for, or you don't get the buff for Inhuman Deeds, you get the buff for Corroded Body and Majin Buu saga. That already, with the fact that Dabura is a stacker himself, that's pretty solid. And then Vegeta just being an absolute tank with the 44% damage reduction, and then the second 44% damage reduction. You're looking at 88% damage reduction per turn. As long as your whole team is Majin Buu or Corroded Body in mind, every turn Majin Vegeta is on the field, you're looking at 88% damage reduction. As long as you're getting the 15 or more. If you're not, then you're just looking to 44%. But if you're getting 15 or more key, you're looking at 88% damage reduction every turn he's on the field, and you gain your health back. So as long as you don't die within the turn that he's on the field, you're going to be fine. This guy is just, he's not as good as Kai Goku, but still recovering 20% as long as you're getting the 18 key, that's perfect. And then Bobby's just, as long as you have, he also has the damage reduction, which is nice. Before attacking, you already have 40% damage reduction before attacking, and then you gain another 20% of damage reduction as long as you're receiving a normal attack. So you're sitting at 60% damage reduction per normal attack. Well, a base 40% if you get supered. Even then, if you do get supered, you have a 10% of evading as long as you have four or more Majin Buu Saga categories on the team, and your enemy is a super class enemy. Yeah, so basically, from what I'm taking this from this Super Easy Babidi is just your complete buff for Majin Buu and corroded body in mind, and Vegeta is just your giant tank for inhuman deeds. They cooked with the Super Easy. They really they did amazing with the Super. They do. I don't know what it is, but they're doing really well with these Super Easy A's that they're dropping lately. It's crazy. They bring they're bringing like old characters back onto the map with these Super Easy A's that they're dropping, which is very nice to see. All right, let's get out of this, and then let's come back to here. Alrighty, so what's happening? I only did that. Did this really easy, really quick easy A just for the fact that I was reading through the Super Easy A for Babidi. Actually, let me take a look. Do I even have Babidi? Oh, I do have him. I even have him Extreme Easy 8. Let me at least fully awaken a super. Art. Was there missions? Oh. So accept all this stuff. You want me to go into GT 17 red zone? Alrighty. What team am I running for GT 17 red zone? Pure Saiyans. I've already beaten 17, but okay. Why was I using this team? I don't know. I was using a random. Okay, Pure Saiyans, but make sure you have Bubos and GT. Gotcha. Pure. Pure Saiyans, leader. Pure demonic power. Okay, so you want GT Duo. I think I think most likely we'll see his Easy A during the Saiyan Day. We're all in Battle of Fate. Alright, let's try this team out. You know, I've done this mission already. I just don't remember what happens in it, honestly. You think so too? But he was a ton of body unit. Was he Tanabata? I thought he was I thought he was Saiyan Day. Yeah, I thought Godku was a Saiyan Day unit. I thought um Yeah. 2023 saying that, you know. I thought the intelligence god coup was Tanabata at one point. Or was Godku was one of those random LRs throughout the year. I mean, Godku came out so long ago. Okay, yeah. So Godku was Tanabata. Or Intelligence Godku. Yeah, Intelligence Godku was Tanabata. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I thought. I thought the Intelligence Tanabata was Godku and or the Tanabata was Intelligence Godku and Sande was Fizz Godku. Because if the physical Godku was Tanabata, we would have seen him as an LR. Oh, 100% agree. They completely messed up the intelligence Godku. They needed to make an easy and completely revamp his kit. They really need to just revamp his kit with a super easy A. Which is completely possible. We've seen it. They can completely fix the passive skill. He's gonna need it. I think he'll most likely do an easy A when physical Godku gets an easy A. Or not even. He'll probably get one earlier before. Dang. Are they done now? I don't even trust you up front, bro. Yeah, physical Godku is gonna, or not physical, intelligence Godku really needs the easy A. When he'll get it, most likely, if he released in Tanabata, what year did he release? Do we know? And Godku was 2019. And Godku was 2020. Or what? No. I'm looking at it wrong. I'm looking at it wrong. I died. That's rough. Yeah, it says February 17th, 2020. No, Easy A released February 8th, 2023. Oh, I lost. Um, let's do Omega Shenron. What are the missions for Omega Shenron? Interesting. Yeah. Intelligence Godku came out February 17th of 2020. Easy A came out February 8th of 2023. Apparently, we were both wrong. Use fighters. Turbo Plus. Your GT heroes. Yeah, we were both throgged. Okay, so I want a 220. Your box has him with a 2019. Alright. We're gonna run a GT Heroes versus Omega Shenron. The renew GT Omega Shenron stage. Red Zone. Let's try this GT Hero team up. So what should I be worried about? What? Oh yeah, that I should be worried about that. Guess we'll go for those for you. Oh, you're going by Japan, not global. Okay, okay. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Cause Japan back then it wasn't the I don't know what it's called. The where we synced. The sync wasn't out back then. Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, so he would have came out on Japan first, and then came out for global a while later. So that's probably why it took a year for us to get him. Welcome in, Tyler. Welcome in. It took Japan got it in 2019. We got it in 2020, which would make sense. I also do remember it coming out in 2019, but back then I was that was when like Nano and all of them were playing uh on JP, on the JP version of the game. Welcome in, Tyler. Welcome in. We're just casually talking about the. Did you come in and get hit by an ad? That's crazy. I thought I have ads disabled. Interesting. Epic, are you streaming tonight? Likely. Nice, nice. Okay, so last time I tried this, alright, like I was saying, last time I tried putting Pan up front, C ended up dying on me while I was doing a run. So I'm going to keep Pan in the back line. Got the setup ready so I can use my walk pad and stream at the same time. That's nice. That's dope. But I was saying in a previous stream I did with this team I made, Pan ended up selling me a run. So right now, I don't trust Pan. I don't know why. Pan was like going crazy in the Jiren fight run for some odd reason, but in this type of scenario, in this run, um, she gets one tap pretty easily, even with the with the 50% damage reduction she has in first slot, which is unfortunate. But we can work with Gogeta in first slot and everyone else finishing this fight. And the good thing about this turn is that fact that there's no other attack I need to worry about, so I didn't need to pop the revive. Because Gogeta would be fine to just tank every hit in the first slot. Alrighty, Gogeta, what you doing? Alright, phase 1 for Omega is done. Nice. Let's go with this. What is that? That's 4. 4. That's 4 rainbow orbs. Okay, we'll take those. Allows them to build up. We'll take this. We don't need much orbs. Then we'll take these to get rid of some of these orbs to open up some space. Now Vegeta should be fine in slot 1. He ended up getting 4 rainbow key spheres, so we do have the damage reduction procced for Vegeta. And we just got the EX with him, so defense wise, I shouldn't have to worry about Vegeta. The one I need to really consistently worry about is the Fizz 4 duo that's in slot 2. They need to pop out a good amount of supers to be able to build a good amount of defense to take on the Fury. I can't speak. The amount of the 3 attacks in slot 2 by the looks of it. But even then, just 1 attack could end up costing me to run with these guys. So let's see what's happening. I'm not doing as much damage as I want them to, but we'll work through it. I want to see at least 4 supers. Okay, that did not look too clean. 400,000. I think that said 400,000. I might have been blind. 600,000. I was not blind. That did say 400,000. Alright, we're good. Oh god. Are we though? Am I really good? Please say so. I was not. Okay, so you know what? Let's go for good old fashioned. I'm gonna run a Goku's family team. Welcome in, Royal. Welcome in. Let's run a Goku's family. Am I blind? Did I pass? Here it is. Alright, Goku's family. We'll take you, we'll take you. Are you still buffed? Are you still... You're still boosted? Okay. I might take you. We'll see. Where the hell are you? Let's see. I do want Kai Goku in here. I do want the heals and defense gives. You got the freezing Gogeta, nice. Alright, I do want you in here. Want you. You know what? I want Vegito. Swap you out, swap you out. Strength, super. Stage details, enemy info. Okay, there's 3 stages. Alright, let's try this. Was hoping for a third dupe of the year for the year. Orku. Didn't know it deflected supers like crazy. Daima can't type. It's all good. Well, yeah, any key form super will be deflected by Daima Forku. Mini Daima Forku, which is very nice indeed. Okay. I unfortunately will have. Do I? I'm fine. I'm fine. I did think I would die there, but I lived and I was fine. Now, for you guys, am I coming in too loud or am I good? We'll just want to make sure I'm perfectly fine with the way. Audio's good? Audio's good. Alright. As long as audio is good. Hope everyone had a great day. Everyone had a good day. Great time. It wasn't too hectic, wasn't too busy, wasn't too stressful. Hope it was just good. If anyone is new, I am Adaptive Gaming. I play mainly Dokkan. I play a variety of other games as well, like Marvel Rivals, Fortnite. I am planning to go into some other games as well. If you haven't already, please drop a follow. I'm trying to reach 80 before my birthday, and then probably 100 before the end of April. So if you can, if you're liking the vibes, if you're liking the group, if you're liking the community, please drop a follow. Greatly appreciate it. Always stressful. I completely agree with you, Epic. Did I really? I forgot. I got Fortnite in the tag for some odd reason too. I completely forgot I had that thing in there. Whoa. This is not good. This is this is terrible. This is terrible. Is there any chance we get any health back? Let's pop this. If I somehow make this turn out and live, this is a bad idea. This is a very bad idea. But I need the health. I somehow did it. I somehow did it. That was a horrible idea, but I did it anyways. Don't do what I just did. Oh man, Kai Goku for the win. Copy exactly got it. Yes, do what I just did, and you'll beat Omega too. Some way or another, Omega will fall. I just realized if I didn't have Kai Goku on this turn, and Omega did that little attack before my turn starts, I would have died if it wasn't for the KO effect. And we're back to full HP. What's up, Squiddy? Welcome in, welcome in. I don't think GT Duo GT he's fine. He's fine. Is he fine? Oh yeah, I have a Whis, don't I? I do have a Whis. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I forgot I had a Whis active. Oh, that hurt. I hit my arm on the mic. That mic do to you? This mic did a lot of stuff for me. It did a lot. It sometimes it doesn't want to work. Sometimes it doesn't want to like get my audio. You know how many videos I had to completely get rid of because the mic wanted to like glitch out during the recorded? I lost so many videos because my mic wanted to like mess up during recording. Yeah. It sucks. It sucks. I make do with what I do. I don't know what I said there. Your spelling due to being on a walk pad will be bad, FYI. Nah, you're good. I just thought you were always illiterate. That was so mean. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You are? Oh my, I feel bad. I feel so bad now. But now I have an excuse. It's a pretty good excuse. Yeah, my texting is like horrible right now because I'm on a walk pad. So sorry if I'm misspelling. It's autocorrect. Autocorrect is misspelling everything. Can you imagine that? A world where autocorrect just like misspells everything for you? That works. Of course it works. I'm the one that thought about it. Autocorrect's like, yeah, we'll put the first letter and the last letter in the correct position, but everything inside that word is gonna be wrong. And it gets to a point where like you can still read what the person's texting, just because the first letter and the first letter of the word and the last letter of the word are in the right positioning. But you can't tell because you're reading through it so fast. Did you guys know that if a word a word can be spelled incorrectly, but if the first letter and the last letter are in the correct positions, you know what that word is just cause your brain is so synced to reading the first and last to the point where all the letters that are like in its improper location inside the word doesn't even matter to you. And some Alright, looks like Vegito has to get off the team. And I need more brains are crazy? Yes they are. Yes they are. These are on sale? Let's get 200 of you, and then let me get 200 of you. Because of Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Alrighty. So, we're gonna go back into the Omega run. The brain is also good at picking up context, so that helps read it correctly. Yes, it is. Yes, it does. Alright, back to Omega Shenron. So this team was doing pretty well. This guy just kind of cost me. So let's go with you. This looks fine. This looks fine. Alrighty. Let's try this again. Well, let's try it again. Alrighty. So first rotation is looking it's actually looking pretty nice. Heal up with these. We'll take these just cause to get them off the field. And then we'll re-heal up. Why can't I just go straight? That's better. I get the full rainbow for the damage reduction. That is a better. Alright, I don't have to worry about Goku. Goku is perfectly fine. Goku can take these hits. Yep, we're fine. I would have liked for that to be an EX super, but sadly. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Alright, so now we got Kid Goku. Or not Kid Goku. Mini Forku. Because, well, technically, he's an adult, but in a child-sized body. So, would you get grown-up Kid Goku? Yeah. would you consider him a kid Goku, even though he's a grown-up technically? Well, because I know we just call him Mini Goku just because he grew up, but Goku never grew up. That's factual. I mean, technically, I think the most grown up Goku ever did was during Cell Saga. I think Goku grew up the most as a character and as a father during Cell Saga, which was very nice to see. It wasn't nice when he was like, "Hey, Gohan, come beat up Cell for me." Like, leave the fate of Earth on an 8-year-old shoulder, just cause you're like, yeah, we were in the time chamber and I saw Gohan go nearly Super Saiyan 2. Yeah, Goku's like, I can end this fight, but I'm gonna let my son take care of you, just cause he can. That's not really sound logic if I tell you. Oh, I messed up. That sucks. Now, what would have been cool is, sadly, well, this is gonna be sad. This is gonna be a very sad thing to hear. But there's a what if comic that someone had made of what if Cell killed Gohan and Goku went Super Saiyan 2 and killed Cell. That was actually a pretty interesting like story to read. It's an actual thing on YouTube. You guys just search it up. It's a what if Gohan died in the fight against Cell. I don't know if it's I don't know what who made it. I just know it's out there on YouTube. It took time to watch it because it seemed very interesting to think about because it goes to the fact that like it it dives very deep on Goku's like emotions during the time like watching his son die because of an action he did or because of his choices that he made. Like it shows that like these actions have consequences and Goku was not ready to like take on these consequences, and it dives deep. It dives pretty deep into it all, which was nice to actually, or very interesting to see happen. I love Dragon Ball. I love watching Dragon Ball. I do too. Some of them are very interesting to watch. I completely agree with you on that. Come on, I need an additional. Damn. All right, I need you to give an additional. Super, please. Yes, thank you. Yeah, the Dragon Ball what ifs are really interesting to watch. I think the main Dragon Ball what if I got very into was the Dragon Ball what if Universal tournaments. It was like a whole different Universal tournament. This is a Dragon Ball what if of when what if Vegito never unfused after Buu Saga. This is the what if of if Vegito never unfused with Goku. Yes, I think of all of them, that one was the most interesting Dragon Ball What If I've ever watched because it deals with the fact that what's it called? Bra is a pivotal character in the What If due to the fact that she isn't Vegeta or Goku. She isn't Vegeta's daughter. She's Vegito's daughter with Bulma. So Bra is technically the child of Vegeta, who is a fusion of Goku and Vegeta with Bulma. So instead of her just having like Vegeta's basic skill set, she has both Goku and Vegeta, which is crazy. And I definitely will. I definitely will. I think the main thing I ever wanted to see. I know it's not possible. I know it's not possible to ever see this because fusion the not the Patara but the actual fusion dance lasts only 30 minutes. But I want to try to find a what if there's a version of the what if world where instead of them staying fused as Vegito, they stay fused as Gogeta. That's the one thing I want to find is if they stayed fused as Gogeta. And if Gogeta would be with Bulma or if Gogeta would be with Chi-Chi. Because Vegito was with Bulma and Chi-Chi wasn't in the picture as much. I think that's just due to the fact that in the What If universe, Vegito acted more like Vegeta than he would. So that makes a little sense. But I want to see a what if like Gogeta was the one that stayed permanent. But I know it's never gonna happen just for the fact that it's not a thing. It's not possible with the fusion dance. Okay. Let's grab all these. Let's grab all these. I'll grab all these. So that I mean, don't get me wrong. Does that not sound interesting to you? A permanent fusion of Did I die? I do die. Damn. I'm over here talking about Dragon Ball What Ifs. And I'm actually thinking about what I'm doing. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? None of these teams have worked. Oh my god. And then take you in here. Oh yeah, if you haven't noticed, my UI is rainbowed now. I do have a complete rainbowed UI. Alrighty, so we're going into Realm of Gods, or we're going into Versus Omega Shenron with this Realm of Gods team. We'll see how it goes. I think my weakest link will be the Tech Goku that's in here, but we'll try our best. Hopefully he evades. If maybe, who knows? Okay. So key wise, I'm not too worried about key for the two physical UIs, just for the fact they gain 2 key. They gain +2 key per evasion it makes, so they'll be able to take on the key disadvantage. The one I'm worried about mainly are the other UIs that are on the team. And if I need to at one point, I can switch to Vegeta to be able to tank any hit that needs to be tanked, unless they can't be dodged. Now I get why when they made the boosted, or when they boosted for the time limited, I understand why they boosted the MUI, just because you got the Realm of Gods physical UI. But I would have really liked to have seen Tech UI get the boost, as well as MU. I would have been fine with Tech UI and the Agility MUI getting a boost. Because I fully I can't speak. God, what just happened? I'm over here stuttering like a crazy person. Or stuttering like a crazy person. Are you also on a walk pad? No, I'm not. I'm just stuttering like crazy. Okay, let's go for that. And then this doesn't kill me. Brings me pretty low though. Let me grab this. Okay, you need to evade, thank you. Evaded once more. Thank you. What I was saying was Tech UI needed a time limited buff just for the fact that we got the super easy game for UI, then we got the physical UI as a new LR. But just for the fact that he's not doing any damage until you bring out mastered UI. That's the one problem. And half the time, he barely dodges anything, which sucks entirely. Like, if he dodges these couple attacks, I'd be very surprised. Oh, no shot. Wow. This guy is about to make me eat my... This guy was like, eat your fucking words. I'm gonna dodge everything. Vegeta, finish this for us. I believe in you, Vegeta. One more. Do one more. Dang. Alright. We got the intelligence MUI awakened. Before I could even bring him out of the field, he already awakened. This is his first time on the field. Crazy. First rotation into the field, and I already awakened him into MUI just because I was damaged. Oh, you got hit? Go! No shot! Ah! The KO mechanic saved my life. KO mechanic saved my life. Alrighty, the KO mechanic saved my life and also allowed me not to waste a revive. We love to see it. We love to see it. Oh man. I'm back to KO material. I am back to KO material. I don't even have a revive right now. I don't have a revive for a couple turns, actually. Dang. I do believe I die. If no one else dodges, I die here in this turn. Oh man, this is this is scary. Okay, it all comes down to him. Will he evade or will I? I mean, I got the EX, so I'm pretty sure I evade everything this rotation. Or is the guaranteed EX just for physical UI? I don't know. Nice. I died. You know what? Let me take the ROF Blue Boys in here. Let me test them out in here instead of uh Tech UI. I only bring Tech UI in just so I can try to get his domain at least. But unfortunately, he is costing me a couple runs. So I'm gonna drop Tech UI in favor of that's unfortunate. No one gets a super this rotation. I mean, Vegeta could possibly get a super. Vegeta definitely has a possibility of getting a super. UI Goku, I was wrong. UI Goku gets a super. I think uh, the regular first attack is gonna be a regular normal attack, and then I believe everyone has the ability to, or everyone should have additionals on my team. So they all have it. They also have a chance to pop supers. Hopefully they get a good enough of them done. Nice. Vegeta got his. Now can Vegeta pop a couple supers? Yes, he will. And he does the evade. Nice. And Blue Boy's got a super. Very, very nice. Alrighty. Now let's see what we're working with here. Okay, we got the revive somehow already active, which is nice. Get all those, and then we'll get all those. We might the RF Blue Boy is actually they're definitely gonna get a super off. I don't know what I'm saying. They're gonna get a super off. They're gonna be able to stack. They're perfectly fine. And third slot right there. I was thinking about bringing Champa in just for the Realm of God support, but I don't know. Champa's like a weird. He's a weird unit. You got to be pretty consistent with getting the orbs he needs to be able to get his damage reduction procced, and to be able to get that like one chance to nuke the opponent. So I was thinking about bringing him in, but just the amount of key you need for this first phase would have killed him easily, and it would have been a problem for me. So I chose against bringing Champa in here, even though he is a Realm of God support category unit. I went much more with the RO Blue Boys just for the fact links better. They link better with everyone on this team. So I'd rather have that than a little bit of support. All right, nice. And we got the couple of A's with the blue with the MUI. Now, I believe Ara Blue Boy should be able to pop a good amount of. Should be able to do some additionals. Maybe two additionals, please. Yes. Oh no, this wasn't a super. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So first time you're on rotation, so I believe you're fine. So I'm gonna pop you. Hopefully you evade everything, because this is the first time you're on. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was not good. Yes. Okay. All right. So, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. He should have been able to evade the first one, but he takes the hit and dodges the second two. I don't like it. I probably should have checked. I probably should have checked his passive just to see if he would have been able to dodge it. Well, we know he would have been able to dodge it. He's meant to be dodging hits. It's just it sucked to be hit. That's it. It wasn't nice to have been hit. All right, now we got the okay. So we got the permanent dodge. I don't have to worry about anything in the first slot. He'll dodge everything. Because there was a good amount of hits in the first slot, to the point where there's like barely any hits in the second slot and only 2 in the third. So just for the fact that we got the guaranteed dodge for the first slot is very nice. And we're doing quite a bit of additionals, which is always good to see. Now MUI, I want to see. I think MUI is going to be hitting some massive numbers, just for the fact he has type advantage over the Omega at the moment. So it'd be very nice to see. I think, and I think once I get to third phase Omega, that is when I'll be pulling out Vegeta. Just for the fact it'll be type event, or is it? I think he's intelligence, or he might end up being tech. I can't remember. Okay, that's not too bad damage. Oh, he only got 1 additional off though, which that sucked. It's fine though. But I'm gonna save everything for final phase Omega. I'm gonna pop all the actives, pop everything I can, pop Whis, all that kind of stuff, and hopefully we beat Omega with this Roma Gods team. All right, evade, second evasion, please. Thank you. And we got mastered MUI intelligence out right now. 4th turn, he's out, or I think he came out. Is it 4th turn, or did he come out because I'm 59%? He did come out because I'm 59, but it's also the 5th turn, so could have been either or, honestly. Either is fine with me. Now question, with you out, disables enemy guards for 2 turn, launch additional defense. Chance of evading. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to put you up here, grab all these, so then all those orbs can come down and I can heal. This might be a bad idea, but I'm preying on the fact that he can dodge. That is what I'm preying on, but everyone that's played Dokkan for a while knows that when MUI first came out, he's considered a fraud king, just for the fact that he doesn't dodge. So hopefully he dodges. He learned from Vegeta. Yeah, he definitely did. It sucks. I mean, he's popping out a good amount of additionals for me, which I like seeing. So that is very nice. That is a very that is that seems to stick for some of these UI units, which is crazy. Okay, he's dodging. I too, I swear, Royal. Me and you both. Me and you both. All right. We ended up living past that. He did end up dodging both all the attacks, including the super, which was very nice to see. So now the only one I really have to be worried about is the ROF Blue Boys that are in third slot right there. Because I didn't check anything for them. I know this is the second time they've been on rotation, I believe. So I think they still in their period of their intro, so they should be fine. In all honesty. Oh my god. Why? So intelligence MUI will dodge every hit, but my physical LR Rainbow MUI is just gonna tank. Okay, ROF Blue Boys are fine. Nice. Alright, so now well, back here again. So hopefully you dodge everything. Please. I'm gonna heal up with all these orbs for MUI. And then heal up a little bit more with these orbs. I threw you threw some dodge into the physical UI because you need to learn. Oh my god. I'm gonna pop my if I don't do any more dodge, if he doesn't dodge any more attacks, my revive is about to get popped. I wanted to save the revive till the end of till third phase, but it might seem like that the revive will be popped this rotation if no one dodges, or if we can't kill Omega here within this rotation, I will die. There's also a high likelihood I die next rotation just cause he didn't pop my revive. And if that happens, if I do get to the next rotation, I will be popping an active just to get to the final phase. Actually, oh my god. Looks like we are going to the next rotation. Or if Vegeta pops a good amount of supers here, Vegeta might actually kill. Vegeta might actually kill here. No. Vegeta died and my revive is popped. Alright, that's fine. He's on like a sliver of health anyways. Alright. I just need to evade all the hits up front. Seems weird that they're oh my god. Are you serious right now? I should have just popped an active. I hope one day they actually use 1718's name. Seems weird that they keep. I mean, okay, let's pop. Alright, let's pop Vegeta's active. We're gonna keep Vegeta on the field. Now, if I... Alright, I'm gonna keep Vegeta on rotation. Did I pop a Whis? I did pop a Whis. And I healed up a good bit right there. Nice. Alright. Whis is popped. Oh, Elgato's out. Elgato should be back. Oh my god. Y'all didn't miss much. Just me doing a Dokkan attack. Oh. So I did heal up a bit. After the brutal attack I took. Which was stupid. So stupid. I'm pretty sure they do remember their real name, but because they're so used to 17 and 18, they just stuck with 17 and 18. Alrighty. Now, same thing here. We're gonna swap into Vegeta. We're gonna pop the active. We're gonna keep Vegeta or put UI up front. I still have a Whis active. UI should be dodging everything. So hopefully we live. He will pops out a good amount of additionals, which is nice. And Royal, I think I answered your question while you were in an ad. I think what it is that they do remember their actual name. I just think the fact that they've gone by 18 and 17 the whole time during the Cell Saga, even after the Cell Saga, they never bothered correcting or changing the name back to Lapis or Lazuli. And even if they did, Akira Toriyama does forget stuff, so he probably just forgot to fix the name. Like if we're completely honest, Launch was a great character, but they completely forgot about Launch. Maybe, but who knows what Akira Toriyama was thinking at the time. If he probably wanted to change the name back, or he was like, nah, this is better. Who knows? It all just depends on the author, really, on what he wants to do. If he wanted to change the name, he would have changed the name, but if he didn't, he would have left it fine. I think the sad part is the fact that yeah, Saiyan Sad Tails was something he forgot. He also forgot Launch. Launch was a great character, but he ended up he ended up forgetting about her completely, apparently. And when asked at one point during an interview about Launch, he was like, "Oh, I completely forgot about her." He was straight up honest about it. Dang, he did forget about Goten because if you remember, Goten had the most craziest developments possible during the boost. Oh, there's a download. Goten had the most craziest development possible during the Boo Saga, where he was on revenge mode. He was on demon time during Boo Saga, and we never saw that Goten ever again, which was crazy. All right, I'll take on the Omega Shenron another time. I know right here, or remaining 5 hours. Dang. Well, I haven't done any of these. Or I probably have, I just never finished them. Whatever, let's just go with this team. Nah, yeah, he definitely did Goten a little dirty. But all in all, you can't really blame him for it, just for the fact that after Goku died during the Cell games, the Dragon Ball story itself, Akira Toriyama said it himself, I believe. Can't remember when he said it. I don't even know if he said it. I heard it from someone that said Akira Toriyama said it, which I would believe it was true. But apparently after Cell games, when Goku died, Goku was meant to stay dead, and Gohan was meant to carry on the Dragon Ball Z story. But Shonen Jump, or I think Akira Toriyama's editors were like, no, we don't like that, and they're like, bring Goku back. So Akira Toriyama had to completely revamp what he had for Dragon Ball at the time, because his whole thought process was Gohan to keep going with the Dragon Ball story. So when he was told that Goku has to come back, he had to completely revamp his thought process on how to do it, and that's where we got Buu Saga, and everything after Buu Saga is what we have now. Because no one wanted Gohan, because everyone's like, Gohan's not going to be a good character. You set up Goku as a character for so long, and that's what people want to see. They don't want to see Gohan as a successor, which was, in my opinion, it sounded kind of stupid, because you have Gohan, who could be completely the most, or could honestly be the most strongest hybrid Saiyan possible of everyone, where he has all of Goku's abilities, or all of Goku's talent. He's stronger than Goku by a margin. And I think in all general standpoint, I think Goku, or Gohan, was just a better character than Goku. Yeah, Goku was too popular of a character. I completely agree with that. But in my opinion, Gohan was a much more fit I would have loved to see a continuation of just Gohan instead of Goku. Yeah, Gohan's growth was completely off the chart. You wanted to see more Yamcha character? I think the most we've seen of Yamcha was during Dragon Ball Super when Universe 6 and Universe 7 were fighting, and they ended up doing the baseball tournament. Look at a ditch, same thing. But the most we've ever seen of Yamcha was during Dragon Ball Super Universe 6, Universe 7 baseball tournament, which was a very funny thing to watch. Just for the fact that like Yamcha was like, I'm so great at this game, and the very first scene was Vegeta was like, so all I gotta do is take out the batter, and Vegeta completely just sends the ball and destroys Yamcha, which was hilarious. And then everyone goes like, "That's not how you play baseball." And Vegeta and Goku were like, "What? Are you serious? We can't hit the batter?" That's the most funniest scene I can remember from Dragon Ball Super that pertains Yamcha. You wish they had returned to the days of the Z Fighters, kept the team together. I mean, if you think about it, they didn't really need the Z Fighters after Cell games because no one was as strong as Goku or Vegeta at the time. Krillin retired. Piccolo was off training, so Piccolo maybe would have been able to like stand up to a Super Saiyan, but other than that, he's not standing up to like a Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 3 at the time. Yamcha quit entirely. Master Roshi didn't train, or Master Roshi probably trained, but because of his old age, he would have never reached the lengths they did. 18 probably would have been the closest at the time. Gohan is technically also would most likely have been the most closest contender. To anything Z Fighter related. But other than that, after Cell, they went 7 years without needing to fight anymore. So they didn't really need the Z team, for the Z team to be together in its entirety. Oh man. That took a while. All right. To the next one. Gotta complete all these for when sailing day comes around. I actually have some stones I can use. Appreciate you for the lurk. Welcome, welcome, Jugan. I think you're already in here. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. We'll go with that. Oh man. Welcome everyone, welcome, welcome. For everyone that's new, my name is Adaptive Gaming. I play Dokkan. I play mainly stream Dokkan. I make content for it as well. And I play a variety of different games. I play some Marvel Rivals here and there. I play some Fortnite here and there. There's a couple other streamers in here as well. There's Epic 9107 and Tyler is Hyper, who I will be giving a shout out as well, who also play Dokkan. They also make their own content out of it. If you want to stick around for a bit, feel out the vibes, please do. And if you like the vibes, if you're feeling the stream, please drop a follow. We'll greatly appreciate it. Evade, yes, thank you. All right, nice. We got the EX super off. Oh, he didn't do much damage. Is this guy tanky? Or is this just gonna be one of them events that are pretty long, that don't hit us hard, but the boss is tanky? That's gonna suck if that's how it is. I don't like these events. You're using Wii Saiyans have. Oh my god. Well, I wish you luck, man. I wish you so much luck. That's crazy. Let me know how it goes. I appreciate you for being in here. This is my idea of fun. It sounds like fun. Appreciate you for the follow. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, let us know. Oh, okay. Were you able to get Vegito out at all? Or did you do them as like the base duo? I would suspect you got Vegito out. Oh, actually, hey Tyler, you wanna post the I only brought Vegito out for his 100% dodge against the Agility MUI on the last turn. 100% dodge clutched up. Nice. How do I want to do this? Yeah, that's fine. Let's go for that. Grab these with you, and then that should bring that down. Nice. Yeah, the 100% dodge will always come in clutch. Any 100% dodge will come in clutch. have I not? Let's do this. Up. Wait, no. Up. Annual. 30. That should be up there now. Okay. What's happening here? Now, Epic, have you made a the Buru team yet? Or have you Golden Frieza and Gogeta when they're not even on the Agility Blues leader skill? Need the SCR Blue Friends unit? Yeah. Oh, you haven't made a Deborah team yet? Is it because Bobbity hasn't come out yet, or are you waiting? Is that why you're waiting on Bobbity to come out? Golden Frieza and Gogeta are still a good unit, even if they're not on any leader skill. Just for a fact that we can get Gogeta out at least. Are you playing WoW? Yeah, I've seen a lot of teams have the Golden Frieza and Gogeta, you know, their team just for the fact that they're very tanky. Epic, if talking about the Buru in general, him as a unit, would you in my opinion, I think he would be better used on an extreme team, Majin Buu Saga team, where the whole team would be Majin Buu Saga category, but they'll all be extreme units. Whereas I tried to make a team with him before with Majin Buu Saga category units, where Gotenks was the leader, and it didn't really work entirely. So I was thinking, like, what if you put him on a Majin Buu Saga team, but it's basically a Majin Buu in itself type of team. Yeah, I know the Bobbity's coming out. I know there's supposed to be a Super EZA, or there might be a Super EZA for one of the Boos. It's either a Super EZA or it's just a regular EZA that's coming out. It's for it's either gonna be for LR Boo. Yeah, Majin Buu. Yeah, I completely agree with you. Which I think that as the same time as Bobby Super EZA that is coming out, we're also gonna see a reveal for LR Super Boo getting a EZA, or Strength Kid Boo is gonna get a Super EZA. I think if the way they're doing it, we can either see a intelligent or we could either see a Majin Vegeta for Saiyan Day, and Boo needs a Super EZA. Are you talking about the Buhan? Because I'm thinking about either Strength Kid Boo will either get an EZA, or the Transformation Boost, Super Boo, is gonna get a Super EZA. Wait, what are we doing here? I think we might see a Majin Vegeta Saiyan Day. Oh, Intelligence Kid Boo. Oh, I lost signal. Give me a sec. I'm coming back. Are we back? There we are. Oh, that Kid Buu. I know which one you're talking about. I can see it. Do I even have him? I don't even have him awakened. That's crazy. I only have one of him too. That's even worse. So either he gets a super easy A, or well, we could probably see this guy getting a super easy A as well. Yeah, that is very fast for him as a unit. Cause when did he come out? He came out during year 7. It is a free to play unit. You're right. That is very true. He came out 8th year. When did he get his easy A done? Only existed for 3 years and a month. Did he get his easy? It was immediate. He got an easy A immediately as well. That's a little weird. Oh, I mean, apparently I have him easy 8, so I can see it. I just don't remember. But that's a little weird for a unit to drop and then immediately get an easy A. Oh, that's kind of how they do free to play units. Didn't Nova Shenron didn't get a easy A, or did he? Did Nova get an easy A right off the bat too? Strength Zamasu was the only other one to get a super easy. That makes sense. I mean, I feel like if they give easy A to. Okay. Oh man. I mean, if they give an easy A to Nova Shenron, that's gonna be a crazy unit. Because he's already broken. Even now, he's still broken on the Omega team. If they give him an easy A, this is gonna be destructive. Because he's already pretty tanky, and he's putting out a good amount of damage output as a free-to-play unit. Oh man, I gotta do a stream where like one day I just go through my box and just awaken every character, and that's it. That's the whole point of the stream. It just I'm in there streaming and just awakening units that are 8-10 years old by this point that just have been sitting in a box marinating. Because as we just look, that Kid Buu, that Kid Buu does not look like it's been awakened or Easy aid at all. I have the strength Shenron, the strength Omega Shenron. Neither easy aid, awakened, or super easy aid. I gotta get him done. I'm like very lazy with like awakening so many of these characters. It's just I get them and I completely forget about having them. And I look in the box and I'm like, oh, I got like 15 of y'all just sitting here. And I'm like, okay, so I gotta get to work on these. I got like a whole bunch of them like category nukers that you would use for the punching bag missions to get like all the crazy amount of stones. I still have not done, or I still haven't awakened the nukers for those to use for those events. The mono category leads. I still got to get some of them done and awakened, and then try to take on the punching bag missions. Think your Dokkan broke? Give it a little bit, because I've had the same problem before where it's stuck on a loading screen. If it doesn't work, are you on Android or Apple? Because I don't know how it works on Apple, but for me, whenever that thing happens, I close the, if because my account is linked to my Google Play. Yeah, it will eventually fix itself. Is your Dokkan connected to your Google Play? Because for me, because since my Dokkan is connected to my Google Play, I don't worry about like losing my data. I just close out the game and just reopen the game, and I'd be fine. Oh, that's just in my experience. I don't know how it is for other people. It fixed itself, nice. Yeah, it should fix itself. It's a weird thing. I've gone through it too. Alrighty. In 4.5 minutes, there will be an ad break. So when that happens, um, go get some water, go use the restroom, do whatever you guys need to do. In about 4 minutes, the ads will start. Back to charging Jiren at full power. Now that would have been an interesting thing to see if because I understand universe, and during the Universal Survival Saga, Universe 7 completely ruled out the thought of ever pulling a fusion, just for the fact that if the fusion is knocked out, then both participants are knocked out who fused. But in my opinion, if we had saw a Gogeta fusion after Goku went Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and after Vegeta went Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, I wanna believe that there is a chance that Gogeta would have been able to put up a better fight against Jiren than Goku as UI mastered UI would. Because I fully believe Gogeta would have been able to beat Jiren, just for the fact that like we have Super Saiyan. Oh my God, why Goku? Why? Just for the fact that we see Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken mastered by Goku, and Vegeta got Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. I 100% believe we could have seen a Gogeta with Super Saiyan Blue Evolution and Kaioken. Now that would have been cool to see. Because right out of the gates, when Vegeta was first introduced, we saw Super Saiyan Vegeta instantly. I think even if they couldn't beat Jiren it'd be to the point where it's such a fair fight that their power level is so close and matching each other. Because if we think about it, it's Super Saiyan Blue Evolution with a 20 with a Kaioken times 20 on it. Even then, Gogeta is so like masterful with ki that we could see a Kaioken times 30 or times 50 with Gogeta in general. Just sort of fact that with Goku and Vegeta combined, he's technically stronger. So the Kaioken limiter could have went higher as well. Do I have a revive? Dang, I lost because UI Goku wanted to take a hit. That's crazy. We needed Gogeta. Honestly, no. Did it cancel? Did it, it's coming back in a second. My physical UI refuses to dodge for me, which is crazy. Yeah, my physical UI refuses to dodge for me. Everyone else wants to dodge except my physical UI. My physical UI wants to take every hit possible. It gets annoying. I was gonna say it'd be pretty cool to see a Gogeta for Saiyan Day, but then I realized Gogeta isn't on pure Saiyans, just for the fact that he's a fusion. I hope for GDC though, we see a Super Saiyan Blue um Gogeta standalone. They give him that tag now? He's on pure Saiyans now? Oh, I have to check it out then. If he has the pure Saiyans tag, we might see yeah. Well, I'll have to double check too. I think the newest Gogeta would be the Golden Frieza. That'd be very interesting. All right, let's see. What are we running here? Okay, I want to keep you guys together in rotation. So I'm gonna swap off UI Goku. Oh, nice. We got the EX. Okay. Oh, we got the EX off. Nice. Okay, so you're saying that they might only start as pure Saiyans if they start off as a two separately and then fuse into them. That would make more sense in my mind. That would actually make more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. Because even then, I think on like the Gogeta the I got you, Epic. The Vegito, Goku and Vegeta into Vegito. Yeah, he loses the oh, spell it. Doesn't he lose the Pure Saiyans category when he goes into Vegito? Or am I wrong? I think he does. No, they haven't. They always get a new unit during Saiyan Day, which is nice. But that's the only time we realistically ever get a good Pure Saiyans unit, unless it's like GDC. It's not even like we probably won't even see a good Pure Saiyans unit during GDC. Pure Saiyans we mainly only ever get on Saiyan Day or anniversaries. Even then, on anniversaries is like maybe like one banner that we'll see as a Pure Saiyans. But I think for GDC, if I hope they give us Gogeta. Oh, so they don't lose. Okay, okay. That's nice to know. Even yeah, he still has like Goku's family. Does physical UI? I gotta check. I think I gotta see if physical UI also has to like the Vegeta family tag. It'd be pretty cool. Cause I know the GT Duo are on Goku's family, so if the UI is also on Vegeta's family, it'd be pretty cool to see. Oh, so they both have family. They both have both of the family tags. Nice. That's good to know. Vegeta's family needs some love. Honestly, Vegeta's family needs some serious love. Compared to the amount of Goku's family units we have, Vegeta's family needs some serious love. Nice. All right. Who has been taken care of? Now on to the next mission. Give me. I think. Clear Union Master once. We get like one Trunks a year, and otherwise it's like all Vegetas. Even then, I think the last Trunks we saw was um. Wait, no. What am I saying? The last solo Trunks we saw was, I believe, the tech one from Cell Saga, and then the other Trunks we saw was the Trunks from the Future Saga Intelligence Gohan revive into Trunks, which was a very nice unit. I don't have him, so it's kind of sad, but we'll work with it until I do get him. How much damage does this do? My thoughts on GDC though, what they could possibly do. Oh shit, he didn't do any damage. My thoughts on GDC, what they could possibly honestly do if they want to give us a solo Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, where it's like no transformation, no nothing, it's just the solo Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. I would love to see a full power Broly standalone as the banner partner, where the it could be either or. It could Broly could be the red coin, or Broly could be the Carnival coin, or Gogeta could be the red coin or Carnival coin. It doesn't matter to me. I want to see a standalone of each, where it's a standalone Gogeta Blue and a standalone Super Saiyan Green Broly. It'd be the perfect GDC comparison to when we got SJ4 GT Gogeta and Omega Shenron, and then compared to the tag units of the SGR Blues and the SGR Goku Black and Zamasu. Standalone Gogeta Blue and standalone Super Saiyan Green Broly would be on par with those, which would be an amazing unit to see. And it's honest and like in its I can't speak, in its entirety. I could not speak there for a second. Yeah, English is a very hard language to speak. Yeah, Vegeta's family is struggling a lot. Yeah, Vegeta's family needs a lot of help. That way, with getting uh hopefully getting a new Majin Vegeta unit for Saiyan Day would be perfect for the Vegeta's family. Or if they keep Majin Vegeta for GDC and drop a whole new LR Majin Vegeta, I'd be perfectly fine with that as well. Getting an LR Majin Vegeta for GDC would be pretty fire. Because we do need a new LR Majin Vegeta. Because we only have two Majin Vegeta that are LRs. One technically standalone Majin Vegeta, which is the agility LR that Super Easy Aid, which is pretty nice. And then we have the LR Babidi that goes into standby phase into Majin Vegeta. But she is also, I haven't really used him on a team, so I wouldn't know if he's really good, really bad. I probably start running him on teams when I do his Super UZA. I think that's when I'll probably run him onto a team. The failed standby animation is so good and it's wasted on our free-to-play unit, and even oh man, I think that's probably why I never actually used the LR Bobby, just for the fact that they messed up the standby. I would have loved it if the standby for the Bobbity was the same as the standby for the GT duo, where they stand by into Vegeta, and it's like Vegeta, Gohan, Goten, Oob, or I think it's like Gohan, Goten, Trunks, Vegeta, all in Super Saiyan state, and they are actually attacking while you're in standby. I think that was a really cool standby sequence. But that was the only time we ever saw a standby like that. I don't think we I think the only other standbys we got that's somewhat like that is, I think the Jiren standby is like that. Kaioken Goku, the tech one that came out with the hit. Gamma 1 and 2 are also like that? Or Gamma 1 and 2 are also a failed standby? I think when they made the Gamma 1 and 2, they weren't really thinking about him. And they just completely messed up the unit, in my opinion. Oh, they also attack. Okay, gotcha. They were good when they came out, but they fell out the meta pretty quickly. They were power crept fairly fast, which was unfortunate to see. And I think Daima Goku has now yeah, that is one of the main problems with the Gammas. They don't have any form of good defense. I don't know if this is a play, but we'll do it because I do want to get all these orbs. Yeah, they're pretty good on a superheroes team. I would expect them to be pretty well on a superhero team, but the fact that they don't have any defense at all possible really sucks. Oh, you know what other standby really sucks? SSJ4 Intelligence LR Goku that goes into full power Goku. That standby was horrendous. Or that unit in general just completely got wiped. Yeah. I just and even then with Oob, he's not he can't take they're not able to tank the hit properly, which is highly annoying. Because you go into standby expecting to get like this like um crazy good version of the full power Goku. Oob, Oob gets no love. That's very true. I mean, the only version of Oob we've seen are from GT. Oob has not yet been introduced, and yeah, Oob was introduced in GT, but only in GT, and Super Oob hasn't been introduced yet until the Moro arc is when he's first introduced. But he's a kid still in the Moro arc, which kind of is unfortunate. But I completely agree with you. LR SJ4 was meant to tank, but he has no defense capabilities at all, and that's where the agility version of SJ4 Goku, when he came out, when Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku that evolves into SJ4 came out, he's like the perfect replacement. Uh, as a unit wise, which is amazing. And he hasn't been power crept. He's still good to this day. Even in events that that have come out, he's still good to be run on any team. He's one of my more favorite units. That's crazy. Running the side banner instead of the actual banner unit. I mean, I can see it though. I can see why you would do. I probably would have done the same. I wish they can give us an actual good full power Goku. Because it's getting annoying. Because the only full power Goku we've seen completely is the tech full power, that Easy Aid, and that is the only full power Goku that we've seen. Has there been an LR Saiyan Day? I thought all Saiyan Days are TURs. Has there ever been an LR unit for Saiyan Day before? I'd be perfectly fine with it. I'd be perfectly fine with seeing an SJ4 full power Goku either as an LR. I would like to see an LR, but I would be perfectly fine if we get him as a TUR just because we need a better full power Goku standalone. I don't want to see like no transformation or standby. I just want to have that guy out on the field. Like I'd be perfectly fine with like the active skill or like the EX skill or standby skill would be like the full power Kaioken 10 times 10 Kamehameha. But other than that, I want the Goku to just be standalone full power. To actually be able to tank hits, put out hits. He'd be a perfect unit on a GT Heroes team. Because we already have a pretty stacked GT Heroes team. But being able to have a full power Goku SJ4 in there would make it even more stacked. It would suck that we won't see a Vegeta's family unit, but I'd be perfectly fine with that as the same day unit. Alrighty, Tyler, I'll catch you later, man. Night. Appreciate you for staying with us. I'll catch you in tomorrow's stream. Oh man. Epic, are you almost ready to start streaming? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Should I be? I don't know. I think once I finish all these all-out missions, I'm going to most likely do a raid on your stream if you're streaming at the time. Just so everyone can hop into your stream and still be able to watch Dokkan. But as I was saying, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I'm adaptive. I mainly stream Dokkan. I play a variety of other games as well. Play Marvel Rivals, Fortnite. If you're liking the vibe, stay in for a little bit, chat it up. Let us know how you're doing. If you're new to Dokkan, feel free to ask for any questions. We do have a couple other streamers. Tyler is Hyper, Epic 9107 do also stream Dokkan. Once my stream is done, I will be doing a raid on Epic 9107, who usually streams after me, and we can keep the Dokkan experience going in his stream. But if you guys are enjoying the vibes, if you guys are enjoying the content, please drop a follow. And then once we go into Epic stream, if you like the vibes there, if you like the content there, kindly drop him a follow as well. My voice is so soothing when I want it to be. Yeah, we just got Cell, and then we got Cell Max, and then that's most likely gonna be where I end the stream when I beat Cell Max. Oh man, don't do that. Whoa. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, Epic. I don't know if you were here. Do you were you here when I was talking about GDC, or were you still lurking when I was talking about like GDC units? I want to see because I don't know if you were around or if you were lurking at all. Okay, so you were here. Okay, so what I was saying earlier, where I was talking about GDC units, I would like to see. In my thought process was like, we saw SJ4 Gogeta and Omega Shenron. Oh, oh god, oh, disconnected. Oh god, it's coming back. Omega Shenron for GDC 2 years ago. Then we saw STR Goku Black for GDC last year. I'm hoping for GDC of this year, we see a standalone Gogeta Blue with a standalone Super Saiyan Rage or Super Saiyan green hair Broly as the front runners of GDC this year. What are your thoughts? I think they could do it. And if those aren't the units that happen, I would be perfectly fine with seeing a new LR Majin Vegeta unit. I'd be perfectly fine with that as well. And then for Saiyan Day, I'd be fine with either a Majin Vegeta or a full power SJ4 Goku. Because the only other SJ4 full power that we have is the LR Intelligence SJ4 that goes into standby, then goes into full power SJ4 Goku, which is a horrible unit in its entirety because it's a tank. It's a unit built to be able to tank attacks, but it doesn't tank a single attack. So being able to get a new SJ4 full power Goku for Saiyan Day would be nice, or a Majin Vegeta would be nice. But being able to get an LR Majin Vegeta for GDC would be much more better. Which SJ4 were you talking about? I don't know if you. Royal, what the SJ4 we're talking about is the LR Intelligence SJ4 Goku that has a standby into Oob, then goes into full power Goku SJ4 Kaioken times 10. And Bang said, I hope they do it because it's crazy to Wrath Broly and base Gogeta have units but no standalone blue Gogeta and Super Saiyan full power Broly. Yeah, I don't know why they called it full power Broly either. I think the legendary Super Saiyan would have been fine, would have been better. But yeah, I completely agree. Like if we get those units as like the standalone, like how we got SGA4 Gogeta and Omega Shenron, GDC can take all my money. GDC can have all my money if that is what we get. I'd be very fine with it. So, oh, stand up real quick. Or sit up. I'm not. Don't mean stand up. Let's go for that. Freaking sore after exercising? Yeah, I feel you. I'm always sore when after I exercise. I hate when I have to do legs. Legs are such a pain. I always try to do legs towards the be right back, got you. I always try to do legs towards the end of my day, just for the fact that like my legs aren't sore throughout the day when I'm actually needing to use them. Because just like walking or just doing stuff on sore legs after you like completely destroyed the crap out of them sucks. DBZ Monkey, appreciate you for the follow. Okay, so let's go with that. Drops all those rainbow key spheres. Allows us to grab all those. And we still get to keep all the strength key spheres. How was your day? Hope it was a good day. Hope you had a great day. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh man. This guy is like he's not as bad as the red zone he's not as bad as the red zone version of him. But it's the fact that he's like super tanky. And I hate these like these missions where like it's always like fight these guys, but it's not the fact that they're gonna hit you hard or kill you. It's just the fact that let me rephrase that. The boo mission just caught me off guard because physical UI just doesn't want to evade sometimes. Or that's just my UI. My UI just doesn't want to dodge when it needs to dodge. But what was the mission? It's the is that like this is the like that all out struggle or something missions? Like how they got the all out struggle 2 now. This is the all out struggle 1 that I'm doing. And there was like one mission where like you had to fight Boo, and for some odd reason Boo just hits me for 900,000 super on physical UI. And I die because no one wanted to dodge afterward, and it was stupid. There's just some of these events, I lose these events because my units just, you have a guaranteed chance to dodge, or not even a guaranteed chance, you got like an 80% chance to dodge per like super unit category ally on the field, or per however many Realm of Gods at a category ally on the field is on the team or on the same rotation as you, and you have that much percentage to dodge, and you just don't want to dodge. It's just it's so crazy to me. My tech pen. I have the same problem with tech pan. When I put her, I can put her in second or third slot, and she'll evade everything for me. I put her in first slot, the damage reduction doesn't want to show up at all. The only time the damage reduction will ever show up is during the Jiren fight. I'll take Tech Pan into any other event, and the damage reduction you see during Jiren is just, it's not there ever. I took her into the Omega fight one time during the GT run, the Red Zone GT Omega fight, and she can't handle the damage, or she can't handle a hit in that fight, even with the amount of damage reduction she has in first slot. She has 50% damage reduction first slot, and the fact that she can't handle a normal is crazy to me. But I take her into the Jiren fight, and she's taking normals like they're nothing. Yeah, I had amazing use from her during the Jiren fight. And the one thing I like about Tech Pan, even though she's like not, she fails me sometimes during some events, is the fact that she stacks. Yeah, that's very true. How do I want to do this rotation? So that would just... Dang, I should have popped Goku's active first, and then grabbed orbs. You feel that everyone has that one unit that's god tier for everyone but them? Well, for me, it seems like it's Tech Pan. She has 80% in first slot because she has that 30% in general. Yep. But I feel like she's taking damage with the 2% damage reduction in any fight with Jiren. That is very true. I have the same thought as you for the Tech Pan. It's very sad. Like, if I just popped Vegeta's active, I would have won. Okay, it's all good. Epic, is your stream ready for me to raid? We'll keep this Dokkan stream going all night. And my stream here at the end of the Cell games. And then we go into Epic stream and watch him do whatever he does. What would be my unit? Mine would be my Vegeta. For some odd reason, everyone's Vegeta wants to pop out like 10 additionals. My Vegeta only wants to pop out like 2 or 3. Oh my god. I feel that. That's rough. Actually, no. It's not the Vegeta. My unit is the physical UI who just doesn't ever want to dodge for me. He will take a hit that can kill him, and then he will dodge every other hit afterward. Hit that coin flip dodge every time. That's nice. Alrighty, so Epic is now live. What we're going to do is we're going to send him a raid. Alrighty, let's get this started. Um, this is gonna be me signing off. Appreciate all you guys for staying with me for this long. I appreciate everyone who came in, dropped a follow, who chatted up with me. Appreciate all you guys. This is where I'm gonna end the stream. I will be streaming again tomorrow around 8:30, 9ish is when I start streams most likely, and I tend to stream for 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours at most. So this is me signing off, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day.